Hello, hello. We're so back with more game devery. We've got some good stuff going on. We've made a lot of progress recently. Some changes to the physics. Things feel a lot nicer now. We have this wall cling. But welcome in Socks and Coco. Hello, hello. Been a while, yeah. How's stream going? Stream's been going well. Haven't been doing stream as much recently, but we're getting back into the swing of things here. And I've got some friends who've picked up Godot, so have inspired me to get back into it more here. And just given some good pointers too, like we've got this whole wall cling now, so when you're doing like wall jumps and stuff, it's a lot easier. You're not worried about falling at normal gravity. But what I've recently added are these text boxes. Because these are going to be like the professors, basically. They'll talk to you and give you your tutorial. You get locked in a movement and can only scroll through the text boxes when you're into them. The issue is, when you step into them, it triggers a flag to like start their talking, and when you step out, it hides the text, but you can still interact with them to do it. So I need to make it so that the player has to be still in there. The issue right now is that it's basically awaiting a signal. It's like once you step into it, you tell it, okay, we're ready to start talking, wait for the player to hit the button. But it doesn't make sure the player is still in the group. Can I ask a question? Maybe you answer it. Yeah, no, shoot, go for it. You know, I mean, I've probably said this before, but feel free to just ask questions. No need to ask if you can ask. No need to be afraid to ask questions. And if it's been answered before, then so be it. Hell, that means you're not the only one that's asked. That's a good thing. You're curious in the right ways. Do you like crate? I don't know if I like crate. What is crate? Oh, create, the create mod. Yeah, I've gotten asked this quite a few times, and it's been coming up like a lot more recently, funny enough. I did a video, one of my Redstone shorts, where I just basically asked, what do you guys want to see? And a lot of people asked, have you checked out the create mod? And I have. It's a lot of fun. If I like do a modded series, that definitely would be in the mod list. But what I gotta do is really just get more settled in this, because I want to make a community server that is just going to be vanilla. But it's like, if you want to play it with me, I probably wouldn't be able to, honestly, just in terms of like scheduling things. Like if I've got time to play Minecraft, I'm recording shorts or trying to make a video. And at this point, I am trying to get a server set up for the community. But I'd love at some point to, along with my vanilla series, do a modded series. And a modded server would be even cooler to eventually have, but that's kind of a long ways off. It's like, until I'm actually able to do this full time, that kind of stuff is just going to be tough. It'll happen. I got too many projects. Let's see, but this is the one we're working on now. How am I gonna make this? No, it's okay. There's art. Look, it's pretty. We have cool particles for when you slide down the wall. Don't leave. No. Code. Hiss. Oh god. Yeah, I'm trying to make it so we can talk to this guy. And it's working all right. The issue is when I talk, I go in here, it triggers a flag to say, "Hey, pull up the text. You can talk to him." But I don't have a way to untrigger it when you leave, so you can just interact with him anywhere, so you can just kind of talk to him. But I need to figure that out, which shouldn't be too bad. Yeah, I really like the text. It's literally just a font I found. System Bold. Like, I think it's just straight up a basic Windows font. And then there's a little bit of extra stuff going on in there. There's like a drop shadow on it. I think in here, the theme override. Somewhere. Color. Oh. Maybe it's not this one. It's not this one. It's this one. Aha. Regardless. Alright, that doesn't change anything. I think maybe I just make this a boolean. Rather than just like a signal, I'll just tell it, instead of waiting for a thing to say go, I'll just turn a thing on and off. Because I can just turn it off when you leave the body, like I have it hide the text. Yes, I'm definitely, I want to plan a weekend game jam like that, because I've talked to you about the game, like I want to try making something in 3D. Like we should try to organize, like find a weekend that we've got free. Ideally like I don't know, maybe not like 72 hours, like Friday to Sunday, but like maybe start things Friday night to kick things off, then we'll have all day Saturday, most of the day Sunday, and then like whatever, 6 p.m. Sunday is the cutoff. We show off our games, play each other's each for like an hour or something, and talk about it. I think that would be a lot of fun. Or, yeah, honestly, but that would also be very good to do one where we try to make one together. I was thinking of each trying to make our own and show off something, but, I mean, both of them is cool. Picking the font and the music is definitely tough. No, 100%. It's like, I'm not even fully settled on this. It's probably gonna be what we've got. I'm not planning on refining this game too much. This game's been a long project, but ultimately, I haven't put that many hours into it. We just take long breaks. So, okay, this should be... So, can I just make this an if statement to be... If you're in the thing, pull up the text. No, because it has to wait. If body then player... Oh! I do just set a boolean, but I can still just wait. I just put all this in the if statement. Yeah, ladder should go for it. Hell yeah. Yeah, no, 100%. Like, I agree. Like, I'm not planning on doing this, like, weeks from now. Like, maybe in, like, a month or two. Something just could be fun at that point, because we could even plan it out to, like, I don't know, you can like prep whatever assets you want like ahead of time, but no code or actual functionality until we start clock Friday night. So that maybe you can get a little bit of prep time, or at least like figure out some placeholders. Because that really is, like Frosty said, the biggest part is like font, music, like art. Like I think at the end of the day, like once I get all the functionality working, I'm going to spend like just as much time freaking making more pixel art. I really want to redo the, well, maybe not redo, but at least upgrade the background. I'm pretty like happy with the tile set. I might change the shading a bit. It's a little flat in color. And the background definitely leaves some shading to be desired, but that was always going to be secondary. I really like how the texturing came out. That's really what I wanted to play around with. Because I did try to go for some mild shading. Like, it is just lighter at the top, darker at the bottom, generally. But I want to add, like, a little bit of drop shadow. I don't really know whether I want the bricks to be inset with the grout out, or vice versa. I hear Friday night funkin'. It's been a minute since I played that. It was too much on my hands. It's a little keyboard for rhythm game. The play. I guess I did manage to spread it out more, but lighting? I don't really know. I haven't played around with the 3D at all. I'm pretty sure there is. Like there's gotta be. Light. Yeah, definitely. I like it. It's so good. I mean, there's so much stuff in here that I just have no idea what there is. But you can just like look up stuff. I don't know if I wanted a wind thing, like maybe it'd be more like a force vector or something that you know, push. What would that even be called? Nah, that's probably just an area that you like put physics in. But so much stuff is just like basic. You can just look it right up. Want to add a daylight cycle? Oh, yeah, no, that would totally be doable. And you could, oh, me when I hit buttons. I really need to change that hotkey. I really need to change all the hotkeys because they're actually kind of weird. But I don't know what I would want to change because I have this little like little thing though I can like hit button to whatever change the scenes to whatever we want it to. But they're technically just tied to hotkeys. So like when I press whatever it is, it's technically pressing like Shift Alt J or something I pretty much never press. But in some programs, the ones I have laid out, they do like open things. One of the things I have, if I'm clicked into like a monitor, it opens up the whatever the advanced mode freaking thing. But yeah, I really should make it like a multi-key thing at the very least. You know, I could just make it Alt what I have it. Oh, it's not Alt. At least not right Alt. That makes a lot of sense. You know what, I'm gonna actually just change that for the scenes, because that makes that a lot easier. Camera. Because most of the stuff I do have, like, on Alt keys. I don't know why I just never had the camera stuff on there. Same with the mic mute. Alright, where is... Here we go. Those. And... there we go. No. Oh, wait. That one. Apply? Okay. So now, those don't do anything. But those do. Love it. What if I do this? Oh, cool. Alright, wide cam stuff works. Easy. Sweet. Good advice. Okay. When, if, go in. If body, in player. Okay, yes. New Boolean. You know what, I should start commenting some of this stuff, or it's gonna get messy real fast. Textbox number. I mean, it's pretty self-explanatory. Current text box in array. That's more accurate. Cutscene running. Player movement paused, basically. New variable. Talkable? False by default. Whether player is in zone. We got a lot of talking, talkable, talk, start talking. It's fine. So, okay. Talkable equals true. So in most cases, this would look like this would just run almost always. Because, I mean, literally, you're setting it true here, and then you're just doing it here, but no. We're awaiting something, so it can get interrupted. Because if it gets interrupted by exiting, talkable becomes false. Stop player interactability is attitude osity. Yeah. Cool. Hopefully that works. I don't think that will, but maybe it will. Okay, so do regular talking still work? And it don't work when not in there. And everything still works as hooray! Cool, okay, yeah, hell yeah. Yeah, sweet. That worked, it just worked. We love when it just works first try. Okay. Wait for player input. Talkable may become false. If player walks away. I don't care about my line size. Another reason I want to collab because you guys are gonna be deadlines. Yeah. No, definitely like having driven people working together there will be like. I mean, we'll have deadlines to some degree, but it's also nice to know we'll have each other's like accountability there. Be like, well, if we want to make this game finished, I need you to finish this functionality so the art that I made can actually be used or whatever. Plus, we're just gonna get a whole bunch of ideas. Yeah, no, I totally know what you mean. It's just like, it's not just like, oh, there's this thing to do. It's like, oh, we're working on this. This needs to get done. I can't just do it whenever. I feel ya. Yeah, not like pressure, but pressure. It's in a good way. Encouragement. And, I mean, honestly, the best thing with collaborating, especially while we're, like, all learning this stuff, too, is we will, like, be figuring things out and teaching each other things as we go. Like, even just bouncing things back and forth with Flex the other day was, like, pretty helpful. He gave me a ton of good ideas that I have already implemented, and I think, like, vice versa. Like, I've helped him out with issues and just even bug fixes, like, things that I've encountered in Godot and other little hotkeys that will all just come across in whatever tutorials that we find and can share as we go. It's good. Yeah, and the workflow, I mean, it's so nice. It's just so stupid easy how like, I think the best part, the thing that Godot does the best with the whole workflow is that it's all so just cohesive and right there. Like, you don't have to like go to a different tab and go into some different window and dig through a bunch of stuff to find what you're looking for if you know where it is. If you're like, oh, I want to edit this script, it's like, oh, okay, go to scripts, find it in the scripts. It's there. It's like, oh, I want to change how the player sprite looks. Okay, go to the player tab, regardless of whether you're in the script or 2D or 3D or whatever view. You just go to the player tab. It's like, all right, the player sprite. There we go. I can just edit it there and do all the stuff. Grab the files directly from where I put them in the file system here. Apply them to what I need to. Edit the code. Edit it in 2D. Build out the whole thing with a tile set that you can just drag and drop all of your images right here from your system and paint it immediately on the screen here, and then just hit play and go. It's just so streamlined. There's no extra fluff, and it's open source. Like, I haven't played around with anything at all, but I know that people have made plugins and libraries for things that I'm sure are incredibly useful. Alright, so this is awesome. So TEXTBOXES work. This is just working, period. I just need to apply the same kind of code to signs, because I'm going to have some kind of like wooden signs you talk to. Gotta show me how you have the windows laid out. I mean, I think this is literally just the default layout. Like, it's just your file system's down here, and then these are your scenes. This is like the whole just main window. You have like different tabs to look at all the different scenes, but each of these scenes is just like a file that's saved here in the file system that's composed of other, like, just whatever you've got. They are technically scenes, but they're not saved ones. They're like children of it, like, basically. Like, at the end of the day, this whole file of scenes is the whole project, basically. They're all referencing like a bunch of these sprites and images, but each one of these scenes is holding everything. Like, scene game is just this file that has all this other crap in it. And it's referencing things. Like, it's got the player scene, which is its own other scene, but you just put it in there. Now I got another player. What does this do? What happens now? How confused is it? Oh, it's confused. Oh, it does not. Oh. I mean, I guess it's a little bit of a problem that we put him on top of the spike immediately. Alt right click. No, Alt left. Control left click? How do I? Why are you tied to the turret? No, you're your own thing. Player 2. Why can't I move it? What's going on? Oh. What did I press? Whoa. There's 2 of them. Oh. Oh. Oh, it doesn't like it. Oh, it doesn't know what to do when there's 2 of them. I mean, they were never supposed to be. Cool. I mean, that's pretty much it. The stuff on the right here is all just the inspector. When you click on anything, it just pulls up the stuff. Just info about it. There's like a bit more to it, but I don't honestly really know. History. Beginning? Instantiate. See. Whoa. There's literally a whole history of your, like, things you did and undid. I mean, there's... But it's just default. I don't think I've moved anything around. Maybe resized some things. Let's see. Let's save this. This is fine. Everything's normal still. Good. Okay, wait. So we still die, like, then it's fine, right? I'm a little worried about... Okay, yeah, I'm like, was there something weird with spawning into the fireball? Or dying on a fireball that just spawned in? No. I think he just didn't know how to teleport the player. Probably something to do with the way I have things parented. Alright, so now any professor that we've got, we can just take him, make an array of all the text that we want. It's a little clunky. Okay, it's really clunky. Because we have to enter our text like this, because we have all this formatting to get at the font size and everything. So I have to just get the text here in the middle, and we don't even really get to see it. I am magic mobility Professor Gruff. Yes. This is good. Good. Okay. And then he just gets stuck on the last one. That's what we want. Love to see it. Oh, hey, welcome in, Allie's guy. Hello, hello. Found a cool plugin called Pixel Pen. Oh, is it for, like, making pixel art? In Godot? Hell yeah. That's pretty nice. How's it going? We're working on game. I've just added text boxes. It's working. We've got him. He's in there. Oh. Nice. Oh, and it's just a standalone app too. Sick. Pixel Pen. Nice. Yeah, it seems pretty nice. Yeah, the drag on the wall is nice. Yeah, because the issue before was that, yeah, gravity was just always applying. Okay, so now I don't need to start us in the tutorial level. That's, well, the testing level. Now we actually want to be in the tutorial. That is me, Allie. If let me know if I'm pronouncing that right. I think so, but that's me. I'm the redstone guy making a game. I am. I've been making it for a minute. We've been working on it on and off here. But we've got some plans. I need to put the professors in place. We actually get our tutorial as needed here. Now we can wall jump. But yeah, being able to slide on the walls there makes this a whole lot easier. Plus, I think I have a few different options for jump. And I mean, at the end of the day, you'll be able to set your buttons. But I like using up as jump. I mean, W. I use like A and D to move around. Oh, I need to put something here for the checkpoint to mark it as active. Wow. Get the start. Look at this guy. Good stuff. I like it. And then, yeah, I mean, falling in the pit still works. But now you get a little bit of a wall cling. I think the particles look good, work well. Then here is where we get our double jump. Well, it's supposed to be. kind of sends us the other way. So, I mean, you could sort of just do that. That works pretty well. But find that it's going to be a bit of an issue here. Won't really be able to make it all the way across there. But there's some other options, like if we just jump off like that, we can make our way across, hopefully. Hell yeah. Don't touch the spikes. They hurt. And then there is another option here. And I think I will probably give it at the top here. Especially these spikes here. These were a bit annoying, but they're much more doable now. They're still not easy, but they're not that hard. I think up here is where I'll put the first sign. That'll kind of be like, if you turn around, it's like if you press one direction while holding the other, you'll turn around. So if you jump and release from the way you're facing, you'll give yourself a little boost backwards to be able to do stuff like that. Let's see. Okay. So the signs will basically just be the same thing. Hell, I might even be able to just make them professors. Nah. Well, maybe. Check the Discord. Oh yeah, actually. Yeah. It's true. Yeah. All right. I guess I just pretty much will copy paste them then. Will I? Let's see. Okay, so how are we gonna do this? The professors are gonna be replaced by actual professors. I guess I could just make them a different sprite, actually. Because I think I could... We'll see what I can do. Okay. But we need, well, a professor. Here, just... There, yeah, perfect. So you're gonna go, I mean, pretty much here. No, I don't want to delete its children. I still want to have sight on where the children are. Alright, so this is... Oh. What if it's first and last? What is the first... What does him being first do? Ah, it just makes it so that he's disabled collision immediately. So he'll just reset himself. Okay, let's make sure that this works, actually. I guess he should be all set up otherwise. Okay, yeah. He just resets himself. Rather than going to the... Oh. Wait, so he doesn't go to the next text. Wait a second. Oh, okay, yeah, no. So, I mean, he is the first one, but he's probably only going to have the one text. No, yeah, actually, that should be how he is. He'll only have the one. But okay, so here's now's what I'm thinking. Ability. Like, what is he? Oh. I guess he doesn't technically need the sprite. I could just give him the sprites here. I think. Because all of them are going to be the same anyway at a given location. No, because I'm going to have them... Well, yeah, I mean, the script will be able to just access children. Whether they're children here or there. Nah, because I'm going to have different animations. I'll have... Well, yeah, so I could call them from either place. I could... Yeah, okay, I could just do this either way. What language is Godot? GD script. Godot script. It's just Godot. It's like built on like C#, but it acts a bit more like Python in terms of writing it and readability. It is its own language. What is block coder? Oh, yes, yeah. You know, I do not think that quite exists. Like scratch. But well, I mean, you definitely could make something like it work with any language, really. But oh, I'm so glad to not be using the blocks in Unreal. Yeah, so that would be nice for something for... Right? Yeah, Unreal. I'm thinking of the right one. Not Unity. So I would so much rather be able to use actual code and just write the things I want than having to work within... I can write my own functions instead of having to use theirs. Because that was the most limiting thing with it. Is like, there's a lot of things you can do with it, but like, you have to do it their way. Okay. I guess the professor sprite will have the sprite in frames. Yeah, it's really, I guess, up to me whether I want to make a separate one for signs. It's pretty much just going to be the exact same thing, though. Because as far as the script is concerned, a professor with, let's see, an animated sprite 2D. It can reference this just as well. Yeah. Can't even remembers like where the cursor was. Oh boy. Get rid of that. Okay. Get rid of this. Yeah, that's probably the way I'll do it then. So we can just set up the professors and the signs in the same way. And I guess I might as well just put them all under one scene here. Can I just make it just a node? Just a generic... Just literally... Yeah, cool. Professors... Profs and signs. Go there. We'll go there. Professor 1. Alright. And then Professor 1 will have an animated sprite. They'll have some kind of sprite. For now, placeholder, size sprite, whatever. Don't care. But this actually makes things easier, because we don't ever use that. Text box, collision, etc., etc., etc. Okay, cool. Same dealio. So yeah, let's make sure this works. Let's get a couple professors down and see how. Oh, this one. See how it functions. So let's see this one. I just get. How do I delete it? Ah. Hello there. Welcome to what are the classes? Oh wait, I do need to add another element though. Okay, wait. Yeah, so let's leave that. Let's. Oh god. So let's see. It's gonna be same text. Let's make this wider. I wish I could make this a bit nicer. String. Blah 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 blah. Today we will be focusing on wall jumps. Yeah, I guess the thing that I don't really have is a way to check that this fits well in the text. Maybe I do have an easier way to do that. Because I guess I could just do it in here. Right? Oh. No? What? Shadow? How do I... Wait, how do I actually choose the text that's in there? Fit content. Oh. Wait, what? Am I... Oh, there we go. Jesus. Okay. Cool. Okay, so we can use this for testing. At the very least. So, this professor, your text will be here. Okay. I would rather not, force it to fit the content. Maybe working will fit. Oh, actually, literally, this is the reason why I'm here. Aha. Perfect. Today we will be learning wall jumps. Okay, yeah. Oh wait, actually, we just do this. Just cling to a wall and jump off. Perfect. Okay. So you're gonna be a string. When I do this, is there an easier way to do it? I guess not. Alright. So now, actually what we'll do, we'll just put these under here for now. Get rid of this guy. These other two, somehow ended up floating, but that's okay. Oh, it's because I moved the parent, and so they both moved up to, or whatever. Alright, let's do it. Oh. That would do it. It shouldn't have any text in there by default. Could I? Welcome to mobility class. Magic mobility, Professor Rock. Today we will be learning wall jumps. Cling to a wall and jump off. Ah, okay, I should put something here. Okay, you know what? I maybe should just... here. I should maybe, yeah. I'll use that text maybe on the second one. Actually, for part of that. We will be focusing on wall jumps and stuff. Because I think I'd rather have him just talk about regular jumps here. Why can't, can I just tell him that it's all strings? Oh, okay. Alright, so yeah, what are we gonna have here instead? Feel free to get used to your magic jump. I mean, who the heck can jump twice their height normally? That's probably not really what it is. Free to use these platforms head above. Use the platform's head. Copy. Well, actually, what we'll do. Because we'll be going on a future one. Okay, feel free to use the platforms ahead to practice your new high jumping spell. I should make a little particle under his feet just whenever he jumps. No, more so to learn the limits of your jumping ability. Yeah, okay. I like that. So, okay, there's going to be more text than he should have here, but I think I'd rather him be like, hello, welcome to mobility class. The professor, feel free to use the platforms ahead to learn the limits of your jumping abilities. Welcome to mobility class. Alright, yeah. You can kind of get a feel for how high, how far you can actually make it. And also just a little hint to be like, oh, you can get something over there. So I should line this up so that if you try to like jump here, oh, perfect, it is. That you just fall in the pit. I want to make sure, like, if you really sent it, could you make it? Nope. Brilliant. Okay. So no matter what, going over here. Up. Let's see. Yeah, if you fall in there, you start back at the beginning. That really won't be too much of a question. Okay, so now we try another professor. Professor. Cancel. Not F1, F2. What did F1 do? Oh, just search help. Neat. Oh. Oh, cool. We got time. That made we made some good progress real quick here. I was where do you end up? Ah. Alt. If you have a big list of things like this, where if you like would click, it's just gonna not drag the right thing. If you hold Alt and right click, you can literally just whatever you want, click that, and then just click and drag. Oh god. Alt, Professor 2, and then just drag it. Wait, what? I swore that worked. Professor 2. Well, I guess it's because I've got him. Okay, maybe that's just to select it outright. I can just grab it because the hitbox there is bigger. Okay. Not what I wanted to see. It's fine, though. Okay, let me get rid of this one. We'll put you, yeah, somewhere over here. So this one, you're, yeah, first and last. Which is good. And then we're taking this. Putting you there. Taking this. And putting you there. You know what? Maybe I will make another professor at the same place here to do basically what I was thinking of for multiple interactions. Be sure. Maybe I'll have a sign up here. Yeah, I think this will be our first sign. I think that will exist there. So you're actually going to be... Oh, should also, yeah, just talk about the checkpoint here. Cool. That should work just fine then. Alright, I want to see if this is working, basically. Oh, look at this. Yes, okay. We can talk to him again. Same thing. Blah, blah, blah. Jumping. Hello. We will be learning wall jumps. Go into a wall and jump off. I'm going to move him a bit to the left, but... Aha. Okay, yeah, no, I think I'll have him say it. Well, no, I want signs to be, like, things for game mechanics and button presses. Like, the professor doesn't tell you to hold the jump button. Yeah, okay, so this will be just on the sign here. Professor, you'll fit. These platforms act as checkpoints. Brilliant. Professor number 3 here, so you're actually sign 1. These platforms act as checkpoints. Pro tip. Did I not put a space there? I did. Okay. Hold jump to get the most height. Hold jump. Jump higher. Even. Hold jump to get higher jumps. Oh, you know what? Actually, I will make this a secondary sign. Because what we're gonna do is... Okay, so this is how I'm gonna do the numbering system. It's maybe not ideal, but this is sign 1A. That's how we'll do it. Because they'll have... If we have it so you need to interact with it multiple times, this way... You say that, but then this other sign A, which will exist in the same place and have the same thing just being there. You're the last professor, even though you're not a professor at all. You will have the higher jumps tip. And this should just work. Visual scripting and block coding are different. Both exist as plugins for Godot. I am not surprised. With Godot being open source. Okay, and also what happens if I don't talk to that one first? What if I... Does that mess anything up? Huh. So this will be the sign. Platforms act as checkpoints. Oh, here we go. Okay. Oh, right. If it is like this, I need to point it at the next sign. Alright, that should fix it. Visual scripting seems to me more what I want than scratch block. Okay, wait, then... Exactly is visual scripting. Okay, you know, I do not want visual scripting. I like it, I think, in theory, but I think over visual scripting and block coding, I would always rather take just the actual written out code. Because, I mean, it's the same thing, but you have so much more control. It's like it is definitely easier, but it is far less powerful. And not even that, it definitely can be just as powerful. I mean, people made whole 3D engines in Scratch. But dear God, were they so convoluted. And the kind of thing that is just like a basic function in other game engines. Oh yeah, no, and with them being a plugin, like, that's nice to just simplify some things for sure. Platforms act as checkpoints. Oh, okay, wait, why did it have the press interact immediately? I don't think it should have had that immediately. Something there wasn't right. It's like Unreal definitely like has that too. I never really went under the hood with it. Like I know you can... Yeah, that shouldn't have the interact immediately. I thought that didn't happen in testing. I thought that was fine. I guess I don't actually need that to be super wide anymore. Yeah, just for learning purposes as well. Definitely. Figuring out how things point to each other is true. Let's see. On body entered. It'll be well as I follow more tutorials. Very true, very true. And I mean, obviously, like, following tutorials is definitely good. You'll have to do that to some degree at first. But the best way to really do it is just to try and make it something. Because otherwise, I mean, you follow the tutorial and you know how to make what the tutorial showed you how to make. But, I mean, as with anything, you just gotta play around with it. Like, 90% of what I've done has not come from, like, a tutorial. It's just been, like, a certain, like, thing I want to do, figuring out how to do that specific thing. Yeah, oh, definitely. Yeah, definitely, like if you haven't done just even a basic one that is just... The one I sent that was like an hour long or something, that like shows everything. Like, what even was it? Is it this channel? No, it was earlier. And I mean, hell, there's like a like Godot in 5 minutes or something. Or like it's a stupid simple. Like I explained it earlier. Like, you have your scenes that each can like have whatever you want in them. Like, your player has the collision shape, and I have some other stuff for like, this stuff is for checking the area for the teleport, and just some timers for like cooldowns of abilities and the camera itself. But then you take the player scene that you saved, and you just put it into this other scene that's the game that has whatever your level and spikes and the kill zone, and you just put it in there, and then you got him, and he just works. And if you want to edit the code for him, you just go to script mode and go to the player script, then you can edit it, and then you can just test it immediately, and that's Godot. Like, it's so nice. Yeah, definitely just make something just real simple, even, because it's so easy. I mean, what Aston's done, like, all this stuff, like, he started learning Godot in the last, like, I want to say, like, a number of days. It's been less than a week. Because it really is just that, it's just that simple. In the code, oh my, I love the language. Like, it really is just as simple as Python. Like, it's just so readable. It just, if you want to do it, you just do it. It just works. Not to mention all just the built-in stuff. Like, all the stuff that would be so complicated for like making your own engine is just all like the built-in stuff here. Like, you can just check if a button was just pressed. Like, that's just a thing that's just running all the time. It's the built-in methods. Is action just pressed? The timers just have built-in is stop method. Like, everything that you'd want is just like all the like helper methods for like basic stuff. Like, it's all just built in. It's such a nice language. It's ridiculous. It's like, I really want to make something simpler, just to have something out even. Not that this is really too complicated. And I mean, we're getting to that point. But I wanted to make some more just art and music for this. But I do want to make something simple, like just put something out too. That's a new Reser. Yeah, why were you not? If body entered, talkable text. Player. It should disable the collision. If it's not the first one. Do I need to... Did I need to, like, disable it in the scene or something in the first place? Is that how I did it? I don't think so. How did you work? You were last. Multiple text boxes. First, you point to Professor 2. Yeah, wait. You're still here, right? Oh. Broken. Oh. Wait. Oh god. Why is up still... Oh boy. Did I mess up some input? Interact is E. I had to press up there. I forgot. I definitely did that in testing. Wait, what happened? What the hell just happened? Interact, talk to. Oh, it did just pull it up right away. Okay, so it does. So is this even doing anything? It's ready. Interacted, emit. Yeah, so when does the next professor get called up? Visible. Yeah. It should have its collision disabled. And then wait, where is it getting next professor from? So that's just a thing. It just knows. Right. It does just know. Or at least this one does. Tell it to go to sign 1A. And when it sends it to this one, I needed to tell it to disable the collision. Oh, it can't be. So how is it gonna know to re-enable it? Okay. Right. It disappears because it showed up, but it doesn't get enabled until the next one shows up. But as soon as it gets enabled, it just wants you to interact again. I could do something like, I don't think this will work either. We got the YK. Let's go. Next professor dot text. I think it'll just get overridden immediately by the other text here though. Alright, okay, so I can test things on the sign. Whoa. Oh, right. It would be dot professor text box dot text. Okay. Bring them up here. There. Yeah, I want this to work how I want it to. I could make just another boolean for like new sign interactability so that it can't be interacted with until it's been exited again. Yeah. Oh, it's very weird. Var interactable equals the first one. It needs to be true though. Okay, I think this just exists. Interactability for not first text. I don't think that's the right spelling. Also, there's a T in there for one. Interactable. It is an A. Alright, interactable balls. Else interactable is true. Oh. Oh. So then it needs to be bin player and interactable. And then interactable equals true. True. This is dumb. Okay, wait, for one, I guess let's make sure that this just works as normal. I can still walk in and out there. Still text as usual. Same with this guy, walk in, out, in. Can't do anything when I'm not in there. Wait. Okay. Okay. All is as normal. Oh. Yes. Right. Yes. Oh. We can make that. We can make that? Yeah. Like, that should be makeable. It shouldn't be easy, but it should be doable. There's a star up here. If you didn't guess. Oh man, I missed the ad run. Did I not get particles there? Oh no, I did. Okay. Alright. So this professor is going to be the first odd one. This is going to be a weird one, actually. One, two, three, four, five, six. Cool. Alright. So it's gonna be just another guy. One more professor down here. Professor. You go, go over here. Delete. You are Professor 3. Cool. You will be first and last. Let's see. Congrats on passing your first lesson. Let's see. Brilliant. That works. That works. Professor 3. Enter a portal to continue your journey. Cool. Boom, boom, boom. Okay. So, first, oh. Right. Okay. This should be fine now. Good. Hooray. Boing. We'll be learning wall jumps. Okay, okay. Cling, jump off. These platforms act as checkpoints. Worth it. We'll jump to get higher jumps. Up. Whee! Do a little bit of that. A little bit of that. Boom. Particled. Just to passing your first lesson. Enter the portal to continue your journey. Sick. Alright. Got this functionality. Now we gotta get those things going. Cool, okay. I like it. I'm liking it. So we've got that guy there. I think that's level 1 tutorial. Just that there. Now here's something I have been wondering. With tile sets and whatnot, how do you bake a tile set? Tile map, navigation, baking. Plugin that read from all layers in a tile map when baking. I'm not too worried about that. Just want to bake a tile set. Navigation tile map. 2D tile map. A navigation 2D region. That's pretty cool. Hell yeah. Alright. We're not too worried about that though. Level up next. This is all spiky zone. Okay. So I think we'll just do pretty similar. Collectibles. Kill zone. Points. Professors. Player. Huh, the particles are like their own thing. This makes sense to me though. This is what a level will look like for us. I really should have put all the spikes in a one like parent thing. Can I do that? Reparent. Parent's new node. Just a plain old node. Spikes. I hope that this works. There are no spikes in this one yet. Okay. Okay, well that's nice for one. So we have all the spikes. But do they still work? We'll see if they still work. Ugh. No. Alright. That's cool. That's cool. They don't need to. They don't need to. Player. Get parent. Oh, you know what? No, we can put another get parent in there. Get parent. Get node. That's very doable. Put you on the checkpoint. Fine. What? Get parent. Don't get parent. Don't get no player. Oh, also need to do it here for the checkpoint manager. Not get no. There we go. There we go. That should be problem solved. So now I can just put all the spikes in a thing like that and it won't be an issue. Bleh. Teleport. Okay. Brilliant. Good. Spikes have to exist like that, but that's good. That's cool. Good with me. Points. Level exit. Okay, these professors are going to change, but I think overall, player has normal particle. Things look pretty much identical. Things are ordered a little different. Doesn't really matter too much. Spikes and then yeah, props and signs. That makes sense. But that's what's gonna replace you. New child node, just a regular old node. That's gonna be props and signs. Just put you right above the checkpoint manager. Put those guys in there for now. And then what is the difference here? Why does that keep popping up? Spikes. Just the spikes. Okay, good. Everything should be identical between these two. At this point. Love to see it. So, this scene will be a bit different. Alright. So I think this will have some other kind of call going on. Yeah, he'll have to do something else. I'm realizing. Professor 1. Over here. 'Cause I kind of want him to trigger a little thing here to show like you're supposed to double jump. It's also going to be a bit weird because I don't want you to be able to talk to him again right away until after you've done your first wobble jump. I'm not sure what to think of it. I'm not sure what I'm going to do with this. I could just have some other area that triggers and activates new professor, basically. That wouldn't be difficult. Cool. Let's see. Okay, well, I guess what's this guy gonna say, at least? We can figure that out. This first one here. Today will be our first real trial. Loose. Today, you will face your first real trials. Paste. Oh, actually, I still need that. With your new double jump ability. Yes, yes, yes. I know exactly what I'm gonna do here. You jump off of ground mid-air. Okay. So, this guy should have his lines now. This guy is first professor. And is last professor. He's not his last, but he is for now. It won't really matter. Your first real trials. With your new double jump ability, jump off of the ground midair. I think we want that to be lowercase. Why? Finishing that other sentence. Jump off of... Some ground? I don't know if that's gonna fit. What? Okay. I think that might come down to when I figure out how to like really properly do cutscenes. But maybe it's just time to do so. Because what my thinking here is, I want it to like slow things down when you do your first double jump and make that mistake. Because, I mean, there's basically nowhere else you could even get to now that I think about it. If you're here, and in this starting area, can you even get him off screen? You can get him off screen. So if you were to go like that as your first jump, it would never even show up on screen. But when you do it, I want it to like, the first time, go slow-mo, and just zoom in and be like, whoa, as you jump off a wall mid-air there. And then cut to the professor over there and be like, seems like you're jumping off some wall mid-air rather than some ground. But I'm sure you'll make this work. So I guess that's what I need to figure out. It's maybe how we do signals. Or maybe this is even when like some kind of globals or something come into play. I don't really know. Because this will be on the player end. Basically, ground jump and a wobble jump. You know what? We could definitely do some stuff because you don't have your wobble jump for a bit. So... whoa, regular wall jump. This is our wobble jump. I could do... What would I want to do? Could I just, like, change? Could I change the speed the game's running? What? Physics process. Physics process. Called in the main loop. Means that the frame rate synced to physics. Delta is in seconds. I don't know if I can do things in slow-mo. But maybe I can do something else. Maybe I have it so that when you do it the first time, you like do it, but then it like cuts away to a cutscene. And then puts you back. It's like I don't want to kill the current scene. I'd almost want to like just play a video, but I guess we could probably just do something in engine. Yeah, I've got some learning to do with like how you'd even do a cutscene. Do I want to just free this? No, because if I loaded it up the first time again, then that would be a problem. I would need to have the cutscene within the scene here. But I don't know how to manage that. I have no idea what, like, video stream player that does exist. There sure as heck isn't like a cut scene, but there are like the canvases. I don't know. I feel like I definitely would want a video thing at some point. Because, I mean, that's kind of what the whole in cutscene thing is for, too, so it'll freeze. Well, yeah, so maybe we do that. Maybe we just have it the first time you do the wall jump, it'll cut you away to a cutscene, and just, whatever, play video on screen. And then put you back. And maybe swap out the professor with the new one that says something different. But I think I will worry about that later. Once we get to more proper cutscenes. In which case, for now, I'm just gonna put a Professor 1A asterisk 1A star. Can I actually do that? Is that legal? I feel like that's gonna be that's asking to just have pointers do some weird things. I think 1A kinda. He's not real. I mean, he is real, but he's not gonna be. Uh, 2D? Copy that. Paste ya. It's creating wall instead of ground. Alrighty. Another string. But I'm sure. I'm sure you can manage to make it. That should work. Last one. Your first one. Point you at Professor 1A kinda for now. Good. Auto saves before even starting it. Alright, cool. So now you'll be like, hello. Today you will face your first real trials with your new double jump abilities. You can jump off of some ground midair. Whoa, okay. What? What did I do wrong? The first one. The last one. Give your next one assigned properly. Why did it just disappear? Oh, I didn't move him. Yep, I'm like, he probably is there, just not in the right spot. Alright, cool. There we go, that should do it. So now, send me over there. And you'd like, whoa, crazy. You know your spell, creating wall instead of ground. You can manage to make it. There we go. I'll be like, yeah, here we go. See, I knew you could do it. Watch out for the spikes ahead. Alright. Cool, yeah. Another one, Professor 2. Who will be here? Ish. Get rid of this one. Professor 2. New text, who dis? Alright. You can make it. Perfect. That. Professor 2's got that text there. We're onwards. Alright. Watch out for spikes ahead. I think that'll pretty much be it for this one. But you won't be the last one. I will make a Professor 2A here. That you will point to. Your last professor. Cool. Professor 2A will have also text that will say keep an eye out for secrets too. To A. Yeah, I don't think it's really needed. I think just the one is going to be good enough there. Brilliant. Okay. So now on the second level, here we go. Send it. Whoa, It's your first real trials. No, jump off over there. Oh, your spell. It's creating walls instead of ground. You can manage to make it. There's plenty of options. Checkpoint. Boom. Okay. See, I know you can make it. Watch out for the spikes ahead. Ooh. No, for secrets too. Will do. Whoa. Secrets. Oh, gaming. Boom, 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 boom. Cool. Alright, and this is where we'll put the sign for the different directions. Sick. I just don't know how I'm gonna want to word it. Because it is awkward to explain. It's like if you hold one direction and then press the other and hold it while still holding both keys now, you'll face the one that you pressed last. You can stand still and face backwards by holding both direction keys. I don't know how I'm going to want to word this. Alright, either way, we're going to have to put a sign down there, so do your sign join when the sign one. Alrighty. Sign. Hooray. Text. Time to edit you. Okay. Pro tip. Hold the opposite direction to turn around in place. Hold both keys, basically. To turn around in place. You can turn around in place. You can turn around in place. I'm gonna have to give us some trial and error wording to people by holding both directions. Run, then walk and turn. Yeah, okay. I think this will work. Alright. Like, then release the way. Then, oh. Then jump and let go of the direction. And jump and coast backwards. Then you can jump and release can jump. You know what? Actually, what it'll be, you can, what is it? You can turn around in place by holding both directions. You can't turn in while in the air. Okay. Let's see. Can't turn around in the air. Do it on the ground, and then jump. Does this make sense? Does this make sense? Alright, everyone's still working as normal. See, you know you can make it. Watch out for the spikes ahead. Brilliant. Pro tip, you can turn around in place by holding both directions at once. You can't turn while in the air, so do it on the ground and then jump. Yeah, I think that's pretty reasonable, because if I tell you press both directions at once, is that what it says? By holding both directions. Maybe not at once. By holding both directions. It's really one after the other. By holding both directions. One after. Holding both directions. Both direction inputs in order. I'm trying to figure out how to word this, because you've played with the sockets, you've played around with like the turning around. The wording that I have for it right now is you can turn around in place by holding both direction inputs. But I guess that's kind of confusing, because it might just make you think, well, you have to press both of them at the same time, but then you don't really realize, well, you have to press one and then the other. It's got peanut butter chips, peanut Reese's, pretzel balls. Oh, hell yeah. Yeah, the other thing is, yeah, also on controller. Like, you will technically be able to do it. Like, you would just have to, like, have it on joystick and D-pad. It's also not really, it's not needed. You don't need to do it, like, because in theory, you can just get yourself lined up and pretty much turn around in place without needing to do that. Like, if you wanted to line up against this edge, it's easier if you have the ability to do that, but you definitely can just tap the other direction and just turn around. So, I mean, I have a feeling that if people were to, like, speedrun this at some point, which, I don't know, maybe, people are probably going to be doing it on keyboard almost specifically for that. But I want to make sure the wording on this makes sense, because I don't think it does right now. By holding both direction inputs. Oh, I think I put those in the wrong order there. Yep, okay. By holding both direction inputs, one after the other. Turn around while walking. Turn while walking. There we go. I think that's gonna make sense. So here we go. Hip, hip. Spikes, blah, blah, blah. You can turn around in place by holding both direction inputs, one after the other. Turn around while walking. Turn while walking. Can't turn while in the air, salute it on the ground, and then jump. I think that makes sense. And from there, I mean, you kind of have to figure that out. But like, you could just as easily do that. Because, I mean, you don't have to do it, like, quickly. Like, you can just line up, let go, jump, do it. Like, it's not like it needs to be some quick input thing or anything. This is not meant to be like a fast platformer by any means. Like it's a puzzle platformer. It's gonna be the idea. So I mean, there's definitely gonna be moments where like you gotta react, but never to like crazy punishment. Because yeah, this is meant to be pretty simple. Wee. Oh. Wait, can I? Finesse. Let's go. Alright, sweet. Well, now I think we're getting into like real levels. I'm gonna have to put this one last professor down here. That's that. Professor. Right here. Delete that. You are Professor 3. Get over here. And what will you say? Yeah, okay. I guess he'll probably say something just along the lines of, well, congrats again, but... Huh. I'm glad to see you've made it. I don't know if I should really address it. Like, how much I should be like, well, you're supposed to have a double jump, but, well, I guess this is just fine. You're just gonna have to do this now, and it's cool. Cool with me, I guess. Yeah, I don't know what to... I guess I should have him say about it, if anything. I'm glad to see you've made it. But what should, if anything, he address it with? Like, I don't... It's like some wizards have, like, signature spells. This could be yours. Or be more like... I'm not really sure what could have gone wrong there. But we'll continue your training tomorrow. No, maybe I should just kind of... Your new spell is quite a unique one. We will continue training tomorrow. Alrighty. Here we go. I think I'm just gonna full shot through this. Oops. This is the tutorial. Here, hello there, welcome to mobility class. I'm Magic Mobility Professor Groff. Feel free to use the platforms ahead to learn the limits of your jumping abilities. Okay. We got that all sorted out. A little bit of wall cling. Just, you can figure that out. Hooray. Maybe I should put another sign up here. You're like, hooray! You know what? This is where we'll put a sign where, like, some levels may require you to learn new spells and come back to them. Yeah. Absolutely. That should be another sign up there. Whatever. You were really signed one, but I don't care enough to rename all the things. Sign dos. And your text will be another pro tip. Some levels will require new abilities. Some levels will require abilities. Some areas more so. Abilities we don't have yet. So come back and visit. So come visit again. Yeah. I like that. Get that out of there. Cool. If you're talking to them, feel free to use them to learn the limits of your abilities. Hooray. What's this? So, here's another weird thing though. Oh, right, but I need to be on the ground. Oh, right. Select 2 is first. They don't get activated unless they know they're the first one on the list. Hooray. Okay. Nope. But does that mean... Oh, right. He is also the last one. Okay, let's do this. What I wanted to really test was this. Yep, okay. Oh. There's a require abilities you don't have yet. Just come visit later. Can I do something weird with him and to this one specifically? You just scale it down? I could. Okay. Maybe I'll have the signs be a bit smaller. That seems like something I could do pretty easily. Well, I mean, I could even literally just kind of change them up as needed. This doesn't really matter if it's perfectly centered or not. Alright. Yeah, let's keep going. Alright. Talking, learning abilities. Boop. Boop. Press interact. Talk. Maybe I should make that text a different color too. Some areas will require abilities you don't have yet. So come visit later. Yep. Alright, cool. Then we'll be learning wall jumps. Cling to a wall and jump off. Hup. Sweet. This is another sign. These platforms act as checkpoints. Pro tip, I'll jump to get higher jumps. I think I want to move him a little bit to the left. But otherwise, looks fine to me. We've got this guy at the end. Congrats on passing your first lesson. Enter the portal to continue your journey. Then you will face your first of trials. With your new double jump ability, you can jump off of some ground mid-air. Seems as though your spell is creating wall instead of ground. I'm sure you can manage to make it. Maybe make it work. I'm sure you can maybe just manage. Maybe you can make it. Watch out for the spikes ahead. Ow. Keep an eye out for secrets too. Yes. Alright. And then up here. Last one. Pro tip. You can turn around in place by holding both direction inputs one after the other. Turn while walking. You can't turn while in the air, so do it on the ground and then jump. Boing. Yes. Alright, and then last one. Boing. Hello. Oh. There we go. That's last one isn't marked as is first. There we go. I'm glad to see you've made it. Your new spell is quite a unique one. We'll continue training tomorrow. Oh. And it crashed. Because he is not only first, he is last. But we've got some ads running, so we'll hit a BRB and BRB. Alrighty, we are so back. Not too much longer though. I think we're gonna pretty much wrap things up here, more or less. Yeah. Oh, perfect. Totally. Yes. Whatever, yeah, we got that. Go, what's up, Flexicon? Hello, hello. Made a lot of good progress. I figured out the text boxes, and things just work. It's good. I can walk near thing, and it asks if I want to talk. And when I walk away, it doesn't still let me interact. That was one of the first things I had to fix. I realized it was pulling up a thing here and then waiting for a signal for the player to hit the interact key, so I could just leave and then talk. But it just works. We can just talk to them and talk to them again. You have to like step away and step back. It's great. UI, level transitions. Yeah, easy enough. I just added a little boolean and an if statement just to check if it's interactable or not. Then I got some signs around the place. And we also got ones that I think have multiple texts. Yeah, so I think this sign, first time you talk to it, it tells you about the checkpoints. Next time, it'll tell you just about jumping higher, and then that's just what it does. But like I had said yesterday, I treated it exactly like I did, where if it has new text, I just make a new one. It's just in the same spot. Where's one that I have duplicate on? Yeah, right here. Professor 2 and 2A. So I'm at this point, I think I truly am like in level design phase. I can make more levels, put down signs and professors and whatnot, with text boxes to explain things as needed. I don't have to have it so that they can walk away, but I think I'm pretty much like I'm only going to use that in situations where I would want them to do something like that. Like a sign just giving an extra tip like that, or if the professor has like some extra dialogue, same kind of deal. The other thing, the thing I really need to figure out is more how to just do in-engine like cutscenes and whatnot. Because one of the things that I want to do is that obviously after the first level, you talk to him, he says, hello, you're supposed to learn your new double jump. And then you go and do it. But I want to, when you do it the first time, to basically just kind of freeze everything, play a cutscene that functionally might as well just be a video. Because I don't think I could just slow everything down. I could probably slow down the physics, but I would also need to like slow down the particle animation. I think that would just be overkill for what ultimately could just be a pause the game and then how pausing the game. I wonder if I'm gonna have a pause button. I wonder. I'm gonna have to. How does one pause the whole game? Can you just pause, just process? That's crazy. Yeah, I'm sure there is just something easy enough to just freeze things. How would you even? Well, I guess it's get tree. That's your tree? What is the... How do you get tree? Oh, so I'm not on the right thing here. No, it shouldn't matter. It's not on the level itself. Level exit. Yeah, get tree. Get tree. Okay. I guess it's just not real. Okay, maybe I'm not in the right scope. That would do it. Huh. Maybe. Maybe paused. Where, how did that tell me what that meant? The tree dot paused. Oh, there we go. Set paused. If true, the scene tree is considered paused. 2D and 3D physics will be stopped. Well, goddamn. Oh, goddamn. Wait, where did I put this? Where did that? Yes. Okay. Easy. But I think I'm going to worry about that more when I get to the state of like actually doing cutscenes and things between levels and menu transitions when I'm more in the UI phase of things, because that's functionally what it's going to act like. And I don't want to do the whole UI implementation yet. Although it is probably one of the next like big steps. Because at this point I got what I wanted to working today. The text works. We got those first couple levels laid out with stuff. Cleaned up. What's that clean up? I cleaned up all the professors there. Need to give them art. Yeah, we cleaned up the level organization here, so now I've just got a set just design. Every level will just look exactly like this. At least at the top level. And then they'll have all whatever. Your kill zones, your professors, your bikes. Wherever they gotta go. But I should just be able to copy paste this whole scene. And then just repaint the tiles, redo the professors and whatnot. And it shouldn't be too difficult for making more levels. Yes. I also definitely want to hide some Easter eggs. Like I was thinking specifically about putting something up top here, because I mean you can't get up there. There is impossible. Wait, is that? No, it's this next one. Yeah. Wimp. It's this thing up top here that normally yeah, you'd have absolutely no chance of getting anywhere near the top of, but it's there. I might put like a spray of the old wizard design there or something. We'll figure that kind of stuff out later too, I think. It's good. Save. Let's run it through one more time here. Talk to him. Welcome to mobility class. Metric mobility. Use the platforms ahead to learn the limits of your jumping abilities. That's really all this is for. This is just kind of to show you how far you can jump. I think maybe you can get... I think that really is as far as you can get, even with the coyote time. That's about as far as you can go. There is a one weird little thing that you can do here that I think I'm going to try to avoid elsewhere. But if you... I guess I could make it so that you need to be on the ground too, but you can interact with them and freeze while you're clinging on the wall here. But that's kind of just a tip about that. I guess the other thing is, how far can you jump here? Okay, good. You always end up in the hole, at the very least. But really, it's just meant to be a hole you jump over. Today we will be learning wall jumps. Let's cling to a wall and jump off. Easy peasy. Sign. These platforms act as checkpoints. Cool. And then I guess idea would also be like if you come back here, you talk to them again. Pro tip: we'll jump to get higher jumps. Like that's definitely not something that you need to be told, but definitely helps. Boing. Got the star. Yeah, I like those particles. Congrats on passing your first lesson. To the portal to continue your journey. Yeah, we'll give those some actual looks at some point. Maybe you'll face your first real trials. Your double jump ability, so you can jump off some ground mid-air. Okay, and this text I also won't have be something I interact with. This would just be triggered automatically, like in the cutscene. It's basically just the filler for now. In fact, that object is literally called like Professor 1A, kinda. Hup. That's it. I knew you can make it. Watch out for the spikes ahead. And things like this where you probably die and talk to them again. Keep an eye out for secrets too. Things like that. Because, I mean, if you figure it out, you could realize that, alright, you just have to walk away and walk back in to get the new text. But I think the average player, their experience will be, that's just how it goes. Whatever. You talk to them, you leave. If they figure it out, it could definitely be one of those things where it's like, well, now every sign or professor you talk to, you will always try to, like, finish talking, then go back and see if there's anything. Easy peasy. I don't really know if there's any other way to get up there. I don't think there would be. But, oh, man. Okay. Yeah, we're getting there, no problem. Goodbye. Womp womp. A little bit of this. Whoop. That works. Notice you've made it. Your spell is quite a unique one. You will continue training tomorrow. And then this is just the testing area. So then you just say test 1 and test 2 again. Fireball. Alright, I guess, yeah, the other idea was, yeah, that you running through here. Now you come back with the teleport ability. Oh, yeah, okay. Like we should have it. Ta-da! I'm a star. It is nice that it is kind of like a recovery. If you fall off an edge, you get used to reacting with that. Like, I'm really hoping that this combination of abilities leads to some interesting stuff. So, I mean, then you can, oh god, do some things like this, and even recover. Whoop. But I think the teleport dash is going to be, it's so necessary for making this interesting. You can do that. I don't know exactly how that happens sometimes. If you're just like mashing it, you'll sometimes get the particles, but not teleport. I haven't been able to like replicate it consistently. So that's fun. Well, I think with that, we're gonna wrap things up here pretty shortly. Oh, well, then I guess actually we could just do it like that. That's fun. If you can't figure out the other way to do it. Which is totally valid. Aha. Surprise. Cool. Alright. I think we're gonna wrap it up there for today. But we'll be back soon enough with more game dev, I'm sure. I'm gonna try to get back into the swing of this a bit more on stream, too. I want to get this done and out there and make more games. But thanks for tuning in. Hope you have a good one. Till next time. Peace.